Alright guys, welcome to another Mully video guide. Today it's going to be over Anivia in the mid lane. As always, we're going to start Boots 3 pots, because Boots 3 pots is awesome. So, pretty cool Anivia skin here. Got it right here. Little bald eagle Anivia action going on. Love it. It's probably not her best skin, but it was on sale, so I got it. Pretty nice skin. Pretty nice skin indeed. We have a Nasus jungle this game, which is going to be kind of interesting. We'll just see how that goes. But, so as far as masteries go, I run pretty much standard AP mana regen masteries, 2109. For runes, I like to run movement speed quints because Anivia's base movement speed is quite slow. Like, even with movement speed quints and boots, I'm only at 368, which is rough. And then, but I run AP per level blues. So that helps me out in the AP side of things. And then mana regen yellows because, you know, mana on Anivia is like the most important thing. And magic pin reds, which is pretty standard for all APs. So I think we're going to go ahead and get Q first. So it'd be better to leash with, etc. So doesn't look like any invades coming, but we really don't know for sure yet. That was a really bad Q. I'm notorious for having really bad Anivia Qs, so I apologize for that in advance. I'm so used to most spells like stopping. You know what I mean. Anyway, bad at Anivia Qs. Alright, so we're going against AP Cog this game. It should not be that hard, to be honest, unless he ends up being AD Cog, which he only has 4 AP, so he might be. But we'll just have to wait and see. One thing you have to get used to when playing Anivia is her auto attacks. The animation is really, really slow. So last hitting can be hard with her at first. But once you get used to it, it's really not so bad. Throwing out some auto attacks. That's one thing, her auto attack range is really, really high. So harassing with auto attacks is really good. I don't know if I'll be able to do it very much against Kog'Maw, because his auto attacks hurt a lot. But that's kind of the idea behind Anivia, his auto attacks. Alright, so we don't do very much damage yet, but we do enough to where it hurts. Yeah, see, auto-attacking with Anivia is pretty rough. Like I said, once you get used to it, it's not so bad. Alright, so we wasted both of his summoner spells. So that was extremely successful gank, extremely successful. I like to max E first on Anivia just because of the damage it does. And then you can max wall or Q next, it just depends on if you are ahead or behind. If you're ahead and you can kill your opponent easily, then Q might be the best bet. But if you're behind and you need to be more utility for your team, then wall might be the best bet. Damn, I'm not gonna get any of these. That sucks. Oh well. So we really don't have any kill potential yet because we don't run AP Quints, which is fine. We're just gonna stay here and farm until we get to level 6, and then we'll have a lot more kill potential. So we're dishing out that damage there. We also don't want to harass too much because Anivia's mana pool is kind of small at the beginning of the game. So we're just gonna keep farming.
As you wish.
It's really annoying that that keeps hitting me. Damn. Missed that one too. Oh well.
Understood.
So we're just gonna continue doing the farming. Oh wow.
In a flash.
I should have been there for that. That was just my bad. I was too concentrated on the farming, not looking at my jungler.
Understood. Let's soar.
Yeah, that's one mistake a lot of people make that I just made myself is when you're playing a champion that's hard to farm with, you tend to lose map awareness because of it. And
In a
that's
flash.
pretty much what happened to me there. So I lost map awareness because of concentrating too hard on farming.
Only for you.
So I'm gonna go back. Probably gonna look to go ahead and get a chalice. Yeah, gonna go ahead and get a chalice and a couple wards.
As you wish.
Chalice is a good item on Anivia just because her ult uses so much mana that you want to have the ability to regen your mana as much as possible.
Understood.
So it looks like it'll be at my tower right when I get back to lane, but Anivia's beast at clearing, so
Let's soar.
there's that. Call Mia, because Cog's gone. He's back now. Alright, so we're putting out some pretty heavy damage now.
As you wish.
Well, I don't know why my ult wasn't hitting those. That was weird. Yeah, as you can see, I'm already pretty low on mana, so it's kind of hard for me to go back on Kog'Maw now, since I'm using my ult to clear. But my chalice will fix that in just a few seconds.
Only for you.
So we're just gonna keep farming. I think we're beating Cog. Nope, we're not. Like I said, farming with Anivia is really not easy, but you get better at it over time. Nasus also took my blue, so that's going to play a big role in how I'm able to play this lane.
Let's soar.
Huge role, actually. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and max Q second, just because I don't feel like Cog is really much of a threat.
Only for you.
So I really can't do much without blue, to be honest.
In a flash. Understood.
I just pretty much have to sit here and farm, can't do much.
Only for you. I bring the storm.
So I could probably kill Cog right now, but I'm just afraid that I won't have enough mana to actually finish him off.
Only for you.
So let's see, this is 100 mana, and that's 80 mana, so I need at least 180 mana to do that, and then I can ignite. Not sure what that was.
In a flash.
So with his blue buff and me not having one, he's able to push the waves a lot faster than me, and so that forces me to farm with my ult so it doesn't get to my tower. And so without having the blue buff, I keep having to use my ult without being able to regen the mana effectively. So I can't really go on him with that. You normally want to place your wards
Restore.
further out, but I'm just kind of being lazy this game. I normally want to place them at their wraiths and somewhere around that curb.
Understood.
Alright, so yeah, he just has a ton more mana than me right now. Catalyst is
In a flash.
1325. So I'm about 115 gold away from Catalyst. I'll wait on that.
As you wish.
I'm gonna go ahead and clear that real quick.
Understood.
Alright, so I can go back and get my Catalyst now. Yeah, it's really, really, really hard as a Anivia when you don't have blue buff. Like, one of the best ways to shut down an Anivia player is to constantly take their blue buff. So
Only for
when
you.
you don't have one, when your team is shutting you down like that, it's really hard to play. But at least I have a chalice. So now I might be able to do something to Cog. But he's just able to push lanes so fast because of Void Ooze.
Let's soar. As you wish.
I don't know what Nasus is doing.
In a flash.
Alright, so hopefully I can get my next blue buff. So I should be able to do something.
Understood.
So he's just continually pushing the lane.
In a
And it's
flash.
really good for him because I can't harass effectively when he's just constantly pushing lane like that.
Let's soar.
I might be dead right here.
Only for you.
Oh, yep, Ezreal's ult egged me. But we got Cog, because he's greedy. That greedy Cog. So that was an interesting play, but I'll take it, I guess. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get
As
anything.
you wish.
Not fast enough yet. See if there are blue buffs up. No, I don't think it is. Well, it might be, but we can do dragon. We can do dragon. That's fine. That's fine too. So
In a flash.
that was kind of sloppy by me, but like I said, my map. It's my first game of the day. Map awareness is a little low.
Let's
All right,
soar.
so we got the dragon. Hopefully, I'll get my next blue buff, so I won't be as hindered. And we'll be good to go. So we're just gonna push this because Kog is not in lane. Oh, and there he is. So hopefully I can get my next blue buff now, Nasus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can. I love that blue buff.
As you wish.
See, the thing about Kog'Maw is he can constantly push lanes with Void Ooze, but because I'm Anivia, I can constantly push back,
Only for you.
which is key to being Anivia. The thing is I need blue buff to do that. Alright, so I pushed that out.
Understood. Only for you.
And now I've got blue buff so we can actually do something.
As you wish.
Yep.
Inner flash.
Can't get to him. Yikes, I'm dead. Is that Zillion going AP? No? Yeah, that Zillion's doing quite a bit of damage. Alright, so now that we got some AP, we can do some more damage, hopefully. They just have so many slows combined between them. They have Sejuani slows and then Cog slow. It's really hard to get in there and do what I need to do because
Let's soar.
Anivia's abilities have like really short ranges, and that's really her only downfall. But you have the wall to be able to keep people close to you. That's the general idea.
As you wish.
Like I said, one of the main goals of Anivia is just to farm and be that late game beast. And I did lose my blue buff right after I got it, which really
Understood.
sucks, but it happens. So I'm going to continue to push this since Cog is not here.
Only for you. Shut down.
Might be able to make a play. Uh,
As you
uh,
wish.
she went through the wall.
Let's soar.
Oh, apparently that didn't hit her. I thought it did.
Inner flash.
Probably could have walled off Cogmother at the same time, but I just didn't think about it until it was too late.
Only for you.
So we did a lot of damage to Zillion there. Wasn't enough to kill him though, because
Inner
again, I don't
flash.
have blue buff, which I really need. I have enough for Rod of Ages, so I'm going to go ahead and go back and get that. It's a really good item on Anivia because Anivia is more of a utility mid than a damage dealing mid. And so you want to be
Let's
kind of
soar.
tanky. And it's also good for the mana that it gives. Because Anivia is one of the most mana heavy champions in the game because of her ultimate. And her ultimate's used so often because it's to deny pushing. So as you can see, with movement speed quints and tier 2 boots, I'm only at 389 movement speed. So Anivia is one of the
As
slowest
you
champions in
wish.
the game. So that's why movement speed quints are pretty necessary. I'm going to go ahead and get one more point in wall just to make it bigger.
Understood.
And then I'll continue maxing Q.
Only for you.
So Kog just keeps trying to push the lane into me, but like I said, because of Anivia's ult, he can't really do that.
Let's soar.
Alright, so that was a really good
Inner
wall,
flash.
really good everything, just good coordination by my entire team.
Understood.
I should have walled that as well. That was just really bad play by me. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. That was good, that was good, that
As
was
you
good.
wish.
Alright, so we're going to look to possibly try and wall off one of these guys while we try and take mid tower.
Let's soar. Has destroyed a turret.
Alright, so we were able to take the tower. Wasn't able to catch anyone off.
Only for you.
But we can probably do Dragon now. So I think I'm going to look to go ahead and build Athene's Unholy Grail next, because I think the item is too good to delay it until late game. So I'm probably going to build that next, because I really feel like
Understood.
it's really good item to have early on at least. I'm going to go clear bottom lane since no one else is. I'm happy with getting free farm.
Inner cloud.
I can clear this really quick. Alright, so I got that.
As you wish.
I ignited Cog thinking that he was going to go on us, but I guess not.
Let's soar.
Alright, so we were able to get him there.
Killing spree.
So it looks like everything's really going our way this game.
Understood.
So we can probably just look to continue pushing wherever we can. I'm not going to go back and buy yet because there's a free wave right here. But I do need to go back and buy soon.
As you wish.
So I'm not really too worried about Darius right now. Because he can't really do much to me. Heyo. Alright, so that was a pretty good game overall. Basically what would have happened if the game would have continued is I would have finished the Athenes and Holy Grail. I probably would have went Rabadons, Void Staff, things like that to increase damage. And then your final item can be a defensive item, some kind of Guardian Angel, even Warmogs, as Froggen does sometimes. But basically what you remember as Anivia is you're more of a utility champion than a damage dealing champion. So you want to, do better than I did at walling off in those situations where, you want to keep someone close to your team. Um, and you just want to be like that CC machine that really sets up, you know, the splits for the other team and stuff like that. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. You can check out this video and more at www.doublebuff.net, and see you next time.